Football to my man, who I would like to call from now on 2 p.m. because we just talked in a commercial break. That is one of the best nicknames. We're going to start branding it, and we're going to make some money. And I said
right.
we, okay?
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
it's game time.
All right, so exactly, it's game time. We have guests on top of guests on top of guests. Early in the show, we had Deshaun Watson, now Pat Mahomes. These are guys that have been polarizing leading up to the draft, which were just a few days away. And you guys met up backstage, which we tweeted out from the actual GMFB account. How cool is that?
Was it a little awkward, a little competitive, a little stare down? Was it, be real?
I mean, not really. I met him the summer before going into our junior year, and we actually went to a quarterback camp together, and then I met him at the Manning camp. So I know him a little bit, and we have a good relationship. Probably one of the other guys, him and Davis, only 2 quarterbacks I really have known before the draft process.
All right, now we're just 2 days away from the draft. Yeah. Everything's over with. The combine, working out, getting ready for this experience. What's the most surprising part of this whole process?
Man, I didn't know how busy you were actually going to be. They tell you you're going to be busy, you're going to be going everywhere.
Yeah.
But you don't realize until you have to go to 6 cities in one week that you're going to be busy. And so, I mean, really just having to get your workouts in hotels. You're running on the treadmill, like trying to stay in shape. That's probably the most surprising part.
It's incredible. Getting ready for the draft. You're working at the fitness center.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to do what you got to do. Listen, we've been talking about all the players in the draft for weeks. I don't think anybody gets as excited like you do, man. I mean, we've really been geeking on this. The 78-yard throw, you did at your pro day. We came in that one, you're like, you just see what Mahomes did? He chucked this thing out of the stadium. Tell us about this, because this is you showing off, and I love it.
Yeah, I mean, we talked, me and my agent, my quarterback coach, Mike Shepard, we talked about what can I do to kind of set myself apart. And we'll look at Aaron Rodgers, who I love watching, and you see the Hail Mary and how it changes the games. And I wanted to pretty much say that, I mean, they kick a field goal with 13 seconds left. We throw one pass for 5 yards. We got a chance at a Hail Mary in the end zone. So, I mean, that's just the reason behind it. I wanted to throw it further. I mean, I wanted to throw it like 80, 85, but had a little wobble to the ball. So
was that?
Wait. You wanted to throw it 85 yards in the air. Go on.
Yeah,
you got it 85?
I've thrown it 83, 84 before, and I was kind of feeling the adrenaline pump up, and I wanted to throw it, and I overthrew, so it kind of came out wobbly if you really look at it. So.
Was this at the end of the workout?
Yeah.
So was it one of those things where, was it like, all right, wait, everybody don't leave. We have a special surprise.
Yeah.
And people were like walking off, and they had to
gather around.
Yeah, it was sort of like that. It was one of those things where they're like, if you want to do it, do it.
I like
was kind of like, I was feeling good, so I was like, all right, hey,
I want to do it. I'm Pat Mahomes.
Hey, I wear the black hat on this hat.
Here we go.
Show sometimes. I'm the guy you don't want to see in the room because I'm going to pick you apart because that's just me. That's my nature. The knock is he comes from the air raid offense, Texas Tech. This thing doesn't translate to the NFL. So as much as fun as that 80-yard pass is, I have no way to say apples to apples that this offense can translate. What's your response to someone who says, hey, I don't care, that was Arena League football. What's he going to do in the NFL? Yeah,
I mean, people think the air raid, they think people holding up the signs, quarterback having no responsibility. And if you watch me play, if you watch the film, and if you talk to me, Coach Kingsbury, you understand how much he puts on me, where I have to call the plays to the line of scrimmage, I have to signal to every receiver what route to have, and I have the ability to change any play. I mean, that stuff like there kind of breaks the mold of the air raid in itself. And then me coming in with that motivation that I want to be the first guy from the air raid to really have success for me, myself, and for the people coming through it in the future. I mean, I want to do that. So, I mean, that's just with my motivation and driving myself.
So no offense to the B.J. Simmons and the Graham Harrells of the world. You're different. You can break the mold. You're the guy that's going to come out of that offense and be an NFL quarterback that can succeed.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, yeah, like you said, no disrespect to them. I mean, they were great quarterbacks, but I feel like with my physical talent as well as Coach Kingsbury putting more on me as I went throughout my career, that's just going to help me kind of transition better than they had when they transitioned into the NFL.
I think you have the highest ceiling in this draft. I've been talking about that a lot. And you've sort of made the jump from, maybe like second round into first round. I'm going to talk about mock drafts, of course. What was the one thing that you like zeroed in on? Obviously, you can throw the ball 83, 85 yards. What's the one thing maybe that you wanted to prove to coaches throughout the combine and pro day and visits? You wanted to prove to all the scouts in the front offices?
Yeah, I wanted to destroy the film room. I wanted to kill the board and make sure I was doing everything I could possibly do to help them see I can transition. So, I mean, I really focused on that, kind of building a base for myself on protections, on NFL plays, where when I went to these visits and I met with these coaches, they saw that I'm working hard at this, and I've made such progression in this short amount of time that's just going to keep going as I go out throughout my career.
So do you believe that's one of your weaknesses? I don't want to call it a weakness going into the draft, but do you think that's one thing that you can get so much better at? Because it's hard to throw further. You know, it's hard to grow taller. It's hard to be that much faster, which you probably will because everybody gets a little bit faster, a little bit stronger in the league. But is that one thing that you're thinking, okay, if I can really master the playbook, then I can be an absolute game changer at the quarterback position?
Yeah, I want to be able to kill people from the pocket just as well as I kill people from extending the play outside the pocket.
I love it.
And you see Aaron Rodgers do that. I mean, if they want to sit there and let him be in the pocket, he drills it and act deadly
Picks you apart.
accurate. But if you want to blitz him, he'll get out of the pocket and he can kill you there too. So I want to be like that. I want to be one of those guys that you have to just pick and be like, hopefully he just can't do it to us this week.
Hey.
And so, I mean, that's what I hope
He's
to
getting
do.
excited over there.
This is awesome. I told you, we didn't freak out about anybody like we freaked out about you. And it comes back to this word that you hear all the time, gunslinger. I know you hear it every single day. Not only do you hear it, you like it. The team that drafts you, they're getting a gunslinger. And you watch Brett Favre growing up. This is something that you're not trying to shed. This is me. I mean, this is Brett Favre back in Detroit ripping their heart out. This is you.
Sterling.
I want to take you through some scenarios, okay? So this is Pat Mahomes, gunslinger, all right? It's your first snap of your pro career. It's 1st and 10, all right? 7-step drop, under center. You look up, you got your fullback in the flat. 3 or 4 yard gain, wide open. But your wide receiver, it's got half a step on the safety, 30-yard gain. First snap of your career now.
Half a step. Well, we talk middle of the field, sideline throw.
Flag. Okay. Flag, going towards corner. What are you doing?
I'm probably putting it out there for the receiver. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, just if he has half a step, I feel like I can put it over the top and he's going to win. I mean, that's the thing with me. I want to give the receivers chances to make plays. I mean, they're NFL receivers. They can make plays on one-on-one coverage, and that's what I believe. I understand the DBs are good, but I feel like those receivers, they're trained to make those plays.
Listen, I feel like
Can I play?
Yeah, Kay wants to
Can I
play.
play?
I feel like
All right.
this is Family Feud. Great answer.
Good answer.
All right.
All right, what do you got?
Tie game, 2 p.m., 28 seconds left in regulation from your own 20-yard line, no timeouts. Are you slinging it, gunslinger, or are you kneeling for overtime?
I'm going to at least give it a couple tries. I might be a little bit safer with my throw. Might not try to force anything and lose the game, but I'm going to at least try to throw the ball maybe towards the sideline or maybe throw it where I know I might get a completion.
Okay, good answer. Good answer.
I got to wrap this with one because everyone has you guys linked to the hometown Houston Texans.
Yes.
Everyone at home's watching. Apparently, there's been conversations with Bill O'Brien, yourself. What can you offer us as far as your communication with the Texans?
I mean, really, I put the thing out there, and they said Bill O'Brien loves me. I mean, I feel like a lot of coaches like me a lot. I mean, it's just kind of the thing where I'm from Texas, and everybody in Texas wants me to go there. But, I mean, I'm open to play anywhere. I mean, I've been around professional sports my whole life with my dad, and I've seen every city and know that everyone loves football. So, I mean, I'm open to play anywhere.
Last question. You're at home. You're expecting a very important package. So it's going to get there between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. It's a big package, like it's your passport or something you've been waiting for weeks. But you get hungry. Do you risk it and go out for lunch, knowing that the truck might come while you're not there?
Torchy's Tacos.
Or do you
in
say,
Lubbock.
no, I'll just stay here because I don't want to miss it. I'm not going to risk it.
I mean, I'm gonna sacrifice for the team and just keep the hunger. I'm just gonna stay for the package.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my team out there and sacrifice myself.
I like
Yes! Check down.
What if it was like Whataburger? You're going to pass that up?
Hey,
Oh.
Whataburger, I might be out of there.
Patrick Mahomes, thank you so much for joining this